What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the OG family. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel only if you want to. But look, my beautiful people, we got this 10 worst bug infested houses. You feel me? Look, man, let me know in the comments down below, right off a rip. What is the bug that you fear the most? Mine? Look, man, it's a tie, bro. It's a tie. That can be in your house? Ooh, no, it's a lot since I moved out here, man. They got scorpions too. I would say infested. I say bed bugs and roaches, bro. It's out of those two, but who was the one that you scared of the most? I know bed bugs and roaches, bro, are gonna be at the top of the list. But which one is number one? I feel like bed bugs are the creepiest ones because they actually eat you. But look, man, let's get into this video right here, man. Let's get this video right here like 5,000 likes, man. Hopefully y'all having a good day. And you know what I'm saying? If not, let this video spread some light, or you're just gonna be terrified of these bugs, man. But let's get into this video, man, without further ado.
Bug infestations in houses. Number 10, the bedbug-ridden bedroom. This video, posted by Town & Country Pest Control, is called "The Sickest, Most Infested Bedbug Job in Syracuse, New York,"
she gross,
and it is aptly named. When exterminators were called into this Syracuse home, they found the worst bedbug infestations they had ever seen. They were able to immediately identify an infestation, as there were bedbugs on the curtains. From there, they went to the bed, which was covered in bedbug feces and blood spots. But nothing could have prepared them for the horror they discovered when they pulled back the bed frame. The bed frame was literally caked in bedbugs.
How do you live there? Somebody sleeping on that? I know they was tearing your ass up. You can't even be alive at this point. You ain't even got that much blood for all them damn bugs. Who the hell was still laying there in that? You telling me you never switch your blankets or anything? And you, bro, that is gross. I know you've seen them moving under the covers. Oh my gosh.
Number 9, invasion of the honeybees. When Loretta Yates of Ontario, Canada, saw something dripping from a crack in her ceiling, she didn't think much of it. But a few days later, her husband noticed swarms of bees outside their front door.
Oh wow.
From there, new cracks started appearing in their ceiling, all dripping with a strange substance.
Honey.
Turns out, the substance was honey.
Wow.
Their home was infested with bees. 2 massive bee colonies had formed in the first floor ceiling. They called in the beekeepers, who spent 6 hours scraping out the honeycombs. There were over 80,000 bees in their home, and 220 pounds of honeycomb was recovered.
Hey, bro, at the end of this, though, they should have did it for free, because look, y'all gonna take this honey and sell it. I want half. Just don't charge me. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of honey.
Amazingly enough, neither of them were even stung during the infestation.
But you know what, though? You telling me that y'all didn't hear them bees buzzing in y'all ceiling like that? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I would have been new.
Number 8, attack of the brown recluse.
Them things ain't no joke.
Brian and Susan Trost of Weldon Spring, Missouri were ecstatic when they bought their new home in 2007. Little did they know at the time, though, that their new home came with a plethora of unwelcome house guests. Days after they moved in, spiders began leaking out from the walls. The couple...
They said leaking out from the wall. Look, I can't even sit still, bro. Like, this shit got me fun. Look, I forgot about spiders, bro. That's terrifying right there.
Horrified, immediately contacted an exterminator. But ridding this bug-infested house of its guests was not an easy task. The couple spent 4 years battling the intrusive spiders, which were brown recluses. At one time, there were more than 5,000 of these dangerous spiders living in their walls.
5,000.
Before we move on, be sure to subscribe to Daily Top 10s with notifications on so you don't miss any of our videos.
Let me know. Them damn spiders, what are y'all doing? Y'all got them spiders. Once again, this is one of them situations where if I'm paying rent, I'm no longer paying this damn rent. That shit dead. You can have all my clothes, everything. I'm moving out.
Number 7, the infested apartment complex.
Apartment
complex in Augusta, Maine in 2016 was
so
badly infested with bedbugs that the city was actually forced to call an emergency ordinance.
Oh my God.
The building had shared bathrooms and a shared common area, so the bedbug infestation had spread to all corners of the complex. When city code enforcement was called in to investigate, the entire complex was crawling with these tiny bugs. They were in the walls, all over the floors, and in the bathrooms. In fact, they were in every single room in the building.
Wow.
The infestation was so bad that a city task force of professionals was brought in to clean up the mess. It was the worst bed bug infestation that Maine had ever seen.
You know what, bro? I feel bad for them people that was staying in that building, though, man. They was tearing them damn people up. And that's possibly like the grossest shit, because these bugs go back and forth in houses and stuff, bro, biting you. Somebody over here might have a disease, now they biting you and shit like that. Oh my gosh.
Number 6.
They are fat.
The Battle of the Australian Spider Beetle.
Spider beetle.
Nadine McLaughlin from Spring Hill Park in County Tyrone.
You ever heard of a spider beetle? I don't know what the hell that is, but we're gonna find out today.
Ireland, was living in her home with her 3 children when she was forced to flee her home with only the clothes on her back. One day, when she noticed that her kitchen table seemed damp, she turned it over. She found hundreds of Australian spider beetles underneath.
Hundreds?
From there, she panicked and went into her living room, where she overturned her couch and ripped off the cloth. There were thousands of beetles crawling around inside her sofa.
Wow.
Terrified, she took her 3 children and fled to her parents' house. Her house was fumigated 5 times, but after every fumigation, she still found more beetles. Finally, she was forced to give up and leave her home forever. The beetles...
Hold on. So this heifer, look. look. So she left. She's trying to sell that damn house. I feel you though. I'm with her on that one. Look, I'm gonna sell y'all these damn bugs. Look, this. Hopefully they don't see the beetles when they walking through. Maybe they see like 1 or 2. But after it's sold to you, I mean, it's over for you.
Had won the battle. Number 5, the stink bug takeover. Urbana residents were overwhelmed when their farm was taken over by stink bugs.
Wow.
Stink bugs are no stranger to the area, and they are highly invasive. But the stink bug infestation on this farm is far beyond the average infestation.
That's gross.
The stink bugs were so bad that the residents couldn't even go outside without stink bugs flying into their mouths.
What?
The farm was inundated with them. They were in the walls, in the windows, even inside their cars.
You fly into my house, I'm setting this whole thing on fire. It's going down today. You fly into my damn mouth, especially a stink bug.
During an interview on the news, you can see the homeowner swiping away at them while she stands outside her home. And stink bugs are not harmless. Not only do they have a very pungent odor, but they also bite. The homeowners were bitten several times by these awful bugs. And although the bugs will go away when the temperatures drop, the owners have been warned that the invasive bugs will return again in the spring.
It's crazy.
Number 4, bed bug baddies.
These bed bugs is crazy.
Rory McCarty of Bug Boys is no stranger to bed bug infestations. In fact, bed bugs are probably the most notorious bugs when it comes to infestations. However, when he was called in to investigate a house in Maryland, U.S., he stumbled upon the worst case of bed bugs that he had ever seen.
They got bed bugs.
The bedroom was slathered in eggs, and the bed bugs were literally crawling around every corner of the room. They were in the curtains, in the cushions,
oh my God,
on the chairs, in the bed frame.
Look how big they are.
McCarty had worked as an exterminator for 25 years, and he had never seen an infestation this bad.
Wow.
And in an unbelievable turn of events, he found out that the owner was still sleeping in the bedroom. How anyone could sleep through one of the worst bed bug infestations ever is a complete mystery.
Hell is sleeping on that? Sometimes, bro, serial killer, bro. You gotta be. Because honestly, bro, you got bed bugs like that, bro. Like, look, I would rather be homeless. I'm for the streets at this point. You feel me? Like, I'm be out here. That's crazy. Wow. Getting your ass towed up. I know they was eating them alive. You see how big they were? They were feasting.
Number 3, the historic cockroach swarm. One of the worst cockroach infestations in recorded history.
It was a swarm? So you mean they flying in the air and shit? Oh no, absolutely not.
History happened in Schenectady, New York in 1979. NYPD officers were called in to respond to a noise complaint. The officers, not knowing what to expect, cautiously got out of their car and then immediately wished they hadn't. From the moment they stepped out of their vehicle, they were swarmed by cockroaches.
Oh no.
Inside the house, the cockroach swarm was ankle deep.
Oh!
Outside, cockroaches were spilling out of the home, swarming over the trees outside. They said the street was barely visible in places as cockroaches scurried across it.
Oh my
The
God.
police called in exterminator Harry Linendahl, who said during an interview for the press that the number of cockroaches in the building is definitely in the millions. There was a 64-year-old resident living in the swarm. She was taken to the hospital to be treated for extensive cockroach bites, and some...
I did not know that roaches bit people. The plot thickens. It makes it that much more worse. Wow, I didn't know roaches bite. Blew my mind. I'm terrified once again on a whole nother level of roaches.
Some of her pets were so badly bitten that they did not survive.
What? Her
Any
pet
talk
died?
of the legendary Schenectady cockroach infestation of 1979 still makes exterminators shudder to this day.
Why are they touching them?
Number
They
2,
bite.
the ticking.
Bro, they was eating these people in their house and y'all just coming through touching them and shit like it's okay. They ate her pets, bro. The pets didn't survive, bro.
Time bomb. Lieutenant
Wow.
Colonel Chubb Gerard and his family were excited to move into their new home at the U.S. Marine Corps base in Okinawa, Japan. But soon after moving in,
That was my
they
first
discovered
base.
that a lot of this new space was already taken up by ticks.
Ooh.
Like a real-life horror movie, they
That ain't
discovered that the ticks were everywhere. They were in the roof, in the floorboards, in the bathrooms. The family was terrorized and terrified as they knew it was only a matter of time before the infestation became worse.
Wow.
They quickly called an exterminator. The ticks were identified as brown dog ticks, which are known for infestations. The entomologists began exterminating, but quickly discovered that it was the worst case of tick infestation that they had ever seen. Still, the house was fumigated, and the family was happy to return. But when they came home, they found that the place was even worse than it had been when they had left.
Wow.
Not only
How?
were there dead ticks everywhere, but the living room was crawling with live ticks. Not wanting to relive the nightmare, the family fled. Number 1. Cockroach Armageddon.
Damn.
Professional exterminators are prepared for the unexpected when it comes to bug infestations. But sometimes, even the most prepared exterminators cannot prepare for the magnitude of bugs they will find. The infestation in this home is not only unparalleled, it's caught on camera, so people can see for themselves just how ugly a true cockroach infestation can be. When exterminators were called into this home, they brought their camera to film the footage. They didn't know at the time, though, that they would end up filming one of the worst cockroach infestations ever caught on film.
It ain't worse than the other one.
The house is filthy, which makes the conditions ripe for cockroaches.
True.
But as the cameras begin to pan the kitchen, the extent of the infestation becomes clear. There are cockroaches in the sink, in the dirty dishes piled high on the counter, in the corners and crevices of the door frames, creeping out of the cracks in
Spiders
the walls.
eat roaches.
The exterminators know at this point that this is a pretty epic infestation. But it gets worse.
How?
Because once they start to exterminate, the full extent of the infestation rears its ugly head. The roaches swarm out of the walls, and hundreds of dead cockroaches litter the floors and countertops.
Damn.
There were thousands of cockroaches living in that infested house, and the footage of this infestation is so unnerving that it has earned itself an uncontested top spot on the list of 10 worst bug infestations in houses.
Nah, G, look. The thing is, bro, I feel like that other cockroach infestation when they was flying and stuff, bro, like when them cops got out that car and them roaches was on them, bro, that's the day I quit. I quit. I can't deal with this. I'm not doing this. I didn't sign up for this. I signed up, possibly get shot at. I ain't signed up to get jumped on by roaches and bit. I'm cool on that. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know which one y'all think it was. I think the roaches, bro, but it's so close with the bed bugs, man. Let me know if y'all ever been in somebody. Look. I tell you one thing. Look, bed bugs. The closest thing I had with that, somebody had bed bugs and they came over and they sat on the couch. Find out, you know what I'm saying? They told us weeks later that they had them checked the couch, flipped it over. Damn, for sure, they brought them over under their damn couch. That's why you can't let everybody into your house, you know what I'm saying? We had to throw the couches out, not playing no games, you know what I'm saying? We had to do everything we had to do, and they didn't spread. They just stayed right there, and they all died. We killed them, but it is what it is, you feel me? Look, don't let them things take over your house. It can get bad for you. They eat you up. They eat you alive. But at the end of the day, let me know what y'all want to see next, man. This is a very interesting video. I know it got y'all blood pumping and stuff right now if you made it to the end, and I appreciate y'all. Y'all went through this with me. But look, like I always say, spread love because there's too much hate in this world. Love you guys. See you on the next video, and I'm out though. Blah.